What's up, everyone? It's about 3 a.m. right now, and I decided, since I can't sleep, I'm going to be doing a commentary, just because, why not? So in the gameplay you're going to be watching, I'm playing a full party of 6. It's in 6v6 dom, not in ground war. I get it's like 44 and 4, nothing like too crazy. I do get like a relentless, a little bit higher than a relentless, I think. I have a gameplay where I get I think a 28 or 29 kill streak. No nuclear. I haven't played that much. Haven't played that much respawn, but I don't have any footage of a nuclear yet, but I could have sworn I had a whatever the brutal is, or whatever the 25 plus is. I can't remember what that is, but I've had a couple of gameplays of those, but I don't know where they went. I could have sworn I had them recorded, but I just looked through and apparently not. So you guys are gonna have to deal with whatever relentless, whatever it's called. I can't even remember what it's called. I don't really care too much. I don't pay attention to that, and I don't find it something that's that interesting to watch. Like, oh yeah, you had, your kill streaks made it so you could get 30 kills. Sweet. Um, it's not too big of a deal for me. But anyways, so what I want to talk about today is just YouTube in general, at least, and what it has been like. Because the channel's dying. It's pretty easy. Why did I shoot there? It's pretty easy to. Oh, I was shooting at some. It's pretty easy to see the channel's dying and everything, and I've just kind of like been thinking about my my dying days on YouTube and what it's like, and things that I could tell people who want to be a YouTuber, or they, for some god awful reason, they want to be a YouTuber, or people. That guy really killed me. Really, this is a kill. Wow. um but I've been kind of thinking about just like YouTube in general, just as my kind of like last days on it, and everything I wanted to like tell other people when it comes to YouTube, at least. And I think this episode is going to be more episode, whatever you want to call it, this part, whatever, if I do more. If you guys do like this video, by the way, please leave a like and show some support, because I could use it sometimes. It's pretty motivating, because when I'm 99% sure the sub boxes are failing the crap out of me right now. But leave a like if you guys enjoy this commentary, and I will be able to, I like a little pep talk every once in a while. It's nice to know that people are actually watching and liking the videos, and not just metaphorically, like they physically like the videos too. That's a big up to someone's confidence when it comes to YouTube. But there's different things I want to get into, and the first of all is, if you ever want to be a YouTuber, never ever do it for any sort of fame or money or anything, because you're just going to be disappointed at what it is actually like. When we are subscribers, when we define ourselves as subscribers, we look at people with, they have 10,000, 15,000, 30,000, 100,000 subscribers, and we look at these numbers and we're like, that's insane, and that's just crazy, and how do they do that? But when you're actually there, and you're up there, and you're looking down, and whatever, like your subscribers, whatever you want to say, it sounds weird to say looking down at your subscribers, but you guys know what I mean. When you're sitting there and you're looking at your sub count, it's not that big of a deal, because even though you have 15,000 subscribers, or even though you have, I did try to rage quit there, I stopped myself though. But even though you have 15,000 subscribers, 30,000, whatever, it never is as big as you really think it is. It's you look at the number and it says, thousands of people are watching you, but out of 15,000 you get, normally I get, a couple thousand views. Only, like, I don't get, it goes out to 15,000 people, and not even half of them want to actually watch it. Like, that's I don't know if it's just because I see the glass half empty, but that's just a depressing thing for me to look at. No one ever has perfect viewer rate. There's very few people who actually have a perfect viewer rate. I really can't think of one that actually anyone who actually has a perfect, like, subscriber to view count. Everyone goes whatever you want to call it, negative when it comes to views and subscribers, because not everyone's gonna want to watch it. But for some reason, we always think like, oh, we have 15,000 subscribers, so obviously that means that 15,000 people are gonna see this video, and that is definitely not the case. With YouTube being glitchy and everything, you don't want to be in there, and you just don't want to sit there and think, oh, this is gonna be so great, so much fun, because so many people are watching me. It's not going to be as overwhelming as you think, unless you get thrown into the limelight immediately. I kind of feel like I got thrown into the limelight immediately, and I'm not good with limelight in general, but that's a different story. So my next tip for people, I don't know how many tips I'm gonna give people, but my next tip is, don't fucking make like, don't make friends. Don't make friends. Don't make permanent friends. You know, anyone who is growing some subscribers from the range of, I would say about 10,000 to about 100,000, 100% of the time, it will go to their head. It went to my head a little bit. I honestly, there's maybe like one or two people who I think that it has not gone to their head, and it's you know, it's pretty crazy how I really think a majority of people will actually go to their head when it comes to growing past, you know, the 10,000 subscriber mark. I feel like is the mark of where you will be defined as someone who lets the fame go to their head, and I think for the majority of it, you know, most people are going to be having their power, their newfound power, their, you know, their numbers, just that number is going to define people. And that's another thing you need to realize is that, and when it comes to YouTube, that number defines who you are. That number on there, I don't care who you're talking to. That number defines who you are. If you have 0 subscribers, someone with, you know, 30,000 or whatever, they're not gonna talk to you. Pretty much, they're gonna say a couple words to you, but they're not gonna want to be friends with you. It's because of that number. And I honestly can't think of any YouTuber. There's oh, I mean, some people might talk to you, they might give you a chance. I mean, it's hard to say. It's always hard to say something that's like definite. Like, you can never say something that's 100% because there's always going to be that one anomaly when in the crowd. There's always going to be that one weird person who's obviously, you know, going to be able to talk to someone who has, you know, a lower number than theirs. But I promise you that number when it comes to YouTube defines who you are when it comes to the YouTube community. If someone has a higher number than you, they are better than you apparently. That is their thought process, and I can name off, I guess, I can name off so many goddamn people that if right when they pass me in subscribers, I swear to you, they just stop talking to me. It's just the funniest thing because I remember the day of like congratulating someone for passing me in subscribers, and like after that day, I don't think I ever talked to him for another freaking like a couple months, to be honest. I just find it hilarious because, you know, I talk to a lot of people. You know, I've talked to a lot of people when it comes to YouTube. I feel like I've made friends, well, what I thought were friends, but right when they passed that, like, that mark of where I was and where they were, I swear to you, they just stopped talking to you, and I really don't know why the complex is like that. But that's something that, you know, there's so few people who actually do talk to people who, like, as a friend, talk to them if they have a lower subscriber count to you. And I find it depressing that that's the truth behind it. You know, I could sit here and I can name off of a ton of people, and I'm not going to do that. But it's like I don't know why people do this either. I don't know why people are always thinking like, oh, you know, you have to. They always say it too. They always say that, oh, if you think subscribers matter when it comes to friends, and you're an asshole or whatever. But it's so funny because they're probably one of the worst offenders, and I've probably done it before in my life too. A lot of people probably think like, oh, Enet has 15,000 subscribers. He's too cool to talk to me. You know, I might be doing this subconsciously, but to be honest, like, I don't think I've ever ditched one of my friends ever, whether it's real life or YouTube. But it's like I feel like, I honestly feel like there's people who are they get past that mark, and right when they pass someone up in subscribers, they're done talking to them for good. They have no reason to, because they are now the bigger one when it comes to YouTube, which is entirely, you know, it matters entirely who has more subscribers when it comes to friendship. So that's my small little 3 a.m. rant on YouTube. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this commentary. Hopefully you guys will leave a like and you know, make me feel better, make me feel fuzzy on the inside when sub boxes fail me. But anyways, hopefully you guys enjoyed this gameplay. Thank you for watching though, and see ya.